Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5 Qapla, and welcome to Space Engineers for Saturday, October 19th, 2019. Let me bring up my tablet as per usual. We'll see if anybody's in the chat. 1.48k subscribers. Very cool. Very cool. And Darth Raven is first. Welcome, Darth Raven. Qapla. And I forgot to invite you to my Discord. You know what? Let me do that now. While people still show up here. Before I forget to do it again. A little early for a Saturday, so I'm not sure. Not sure how big a crowd we'll have. Let's see. And I need to find a... Okay, you're on Doomcox. There you are. So, invite to server the Birdo Prey 5 channel. Invite sent. There you go, Darth. All good. All good. Okay. No Windows. I don't care about Office updates. Darth Raven says it's Raven like Evan. Raven. You're welcome, Darth. You should shoot Anti-Tracker in the leg. I don't know if Anti-Tracker is going to be here. Right now, you're actually the only one here. I guess, I don't know. Everybody's busy today, or if you're the only one who got notification. It's okay. Either way, people will watch later. And basically, I know, Darth, you've been interested in Space Engineers. So I'd say we're midway through. I hoped we'd be done soon with this round, but apparently, since Anti-Tracker came back in the game, he gave Thomas and Chris some more interest in competing again, even though the Turds were all but completely wiped out. So I need some more uranium. So this is my Uber miner. And for those who don't recognize the ship, this is actually the SOB Davis, named after Sammy Davis Jr. And this was the first of my mega ships in the game. It did well. Learned a lot, and from it I built the SOB Sinatra. But what I modified the ship was added this landing pad in the back so that I can, because I don't want to build jump drives onto my mining craft. Now, granted, this asteroid I didn't have to technically jump to. It's not all that far from the planet, but we did jump to save time. But I've been getting a lot of my other minerals from ores from deep in space, so I've needed to jump so I can mine in peace without worry that alpacas would come across me while I was mining. However, today this is a uranium a uranium asteroid and silver, although to be honest I have a ton of silver already. I just need uranium, and then we'll take it back to the ground to process. And so here we put this on, shut that off, unleash, and we've towed our miner into orbit, and we'll have a jolly good time mining uranium, which is, I think, on the other side. We'll try to go around. In the meantime, I can also read comments while I'm mining. Once I actually start mining, it's a fairly boring process. Okay, yes, I've been to this asteroid. I was mining it before. There's already a small hole, I believe, yes. Where? Oh, that's a shadow. That's a shadow. I don't think this is uranium. Let's do a little. I'm pressing the left mouse button. Let's see, is that stone? What did we bring in? Is it stone? Yes, that's stone. Okay, so we're gonna just erase the stone to get closer to that sweet uranium that's just 26 meters away, 25 meters away. Oh yes, it's like getting to the juicy core of a Tootsie Roll Pop. How many licks does it take to get to the middle of a uranium asteroid? There we go. There's the sweet stuff. That's going to power our ships for days to come. Let's just make sure that it's actually pulling in uranium. Yes, it is. Uranium. Very cool. Okay, so now I can go to read some comments. John Meyer says hi. Welcome, John Meyer. Shronmore says greetings, Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey 5, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Shronmore. And of course, and greetings to Sassy, Chaser of Cats, Eater of Cookies, Stalker of Cardinals, Defiler of Cushions, and Scourge of the Squirrels, and today, Eater of Sticks. Sister O'Prey had her in the backyard yesterday, trying to get her to play fetch with a stick, because Sister O'Prey was under the impression that Sassy is a dog or something, that she wants to play fetch. And when we all know that Sassy is in fact a member of the family, she has no desire to play fetch. But today, I assume, she brought in all the sticks that Aunt Sister O'Prey touched. So then she started chewing on them. So Mom O'Prey had to give her a different treat so that she would give up the sticks. You know the phrase, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Sassy thinks that sticks and stones are high in fiber. She's only half right, of course. But, well, we're making quick work of this uranium. There's still more uranium. There's still more uranium. We're going to keep on going. Darth Revan says you should build a giant star-shaped ship filled with lasers and grinders, and then bam, Anti-Trekker's base, and give it a hug with the grinders. Well, the problem is, Darth, is that in this game we all have shields, and you can't fly into, like I was thinking of making a ramming ship to just ram into Anti-Trekker or something. But because we all have shields, you can't ram. You just kind of bounce off the shields and you get a lot of damage. So, unfortunately, putting a bunch of grinders or whatever, I don't even know if they have mobile grinders. I guess they must. Putting a bunch of grinders on board isn't going to isn't going to do what we hope it would. Mike Richards is greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. The other problem is we have no idea where the turd base is yet. When we did, we eliminated it. Wherever they are now, it's probably even harder to find. Now, early this morning, Carlo did find some type of alpaca base, but he was repelled from the base. There was a ship parked there. The ship had some pretty heavy defenses, so he had to return to his base for repairs. And upon going back to the base for round 2, the alpacas evacuated everything. So they did not want to engage in round 2. So they're also, we don't know where their base is as of yet. Once we find them, we definitely will. And also, I don't know if Cinnabon is around. If not today, maybe tomorrow. Cinnabon did. Oh, did we? We did. We cut clean through. We cut clean through this asteroid. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back around. And get some more. There we go. Get some more uranium. So Cinnabon was supposed to be around sometime this week. I could put the lights on, I guess. I'm used to doing things in the dark to not attract attention, since I'm obviously not in the ship and I'm not in any way battle ready right now. But Cinnabon said at some point this weekend he'd be up for a second round, a rematch. He was going to make another ship to try and best the Sinatra. Now, I made some updates to the Sinatra myself. I haven't released that video yet. I did make a video this morning just showing the Sinatra in its shipyard. Also, the SOB Davis is also out of the same shipyard. And you also saw a number of my support ships. I have 2 mining vessels, which include this one, as well as 2 welding vessels to help weld up these giant ships like the Sinatra and the Davis. One is a large grid welder, one's a small grid welder. And then we also have several projector stations. And of course, refineries and assemblers to do all the necessary legwork for keeping the Davis and the Sinatra running. Also, I started work on the SOB Martin, the Davis, the Sinatra, and the Martin. I hope we'll one day be able to all be in the game together as the Rat Pack. But to be honest, I'm not happy with what I've got going on for the Martin. The Martin, I was trying to make a carrier because I want a ship that's designed specifically to carry smaller ships like the Uberminer instead of having to make edits to the Davis. So the initial design of the Martin was basically like an aircraft carrier for space, but I've never built a carrier before, and I'm not too happy with how it's coming. Let's see, how much? How much uranium do we have? Uranium. 132K of uranium. I wish I knew. I think that only produces like 1K of actual uranium once it's refined, and it'll probably take, God, the better part of a day to refine that. I might have to build a separate refinery at the base just to refine the uranium. Well, we might as well just strip this asteroid bare. I've brought back 10 times as much weight as is in the ship now without issue. So we've got plenty of room to keep mining. Yeah. Mike Richards, I think I said hello, but hello again, Mike Richards, if I missed you. Azine says, hey, how's it going? It's going good, Azine. Carlo found an alpaca ship and small base this morning that he laid total waste to, but then they moved the ship before he could finish it completely. Let me just double check. Are we getting uranium or stone? Stone, 153K. Okay, yeah, the uranium's going up. So we are still getting uranium. This is a good sized uranium field. So yeah, the ship is missing for now, the alpaca ship. It ran away, but we'll find it eventually, I'm sure. Shroudmore says, home in Caroga, where Sassy and the alpacas play, where often is heard an SOB from Bird, and he flips off Turdistan all day. I'm gonna have to go to that song, like find all the lines, and just make a full song out of it. Shroudmore. Darth Revan says, bird of prey, yes, bird, enter the small hole, lol. Darth Revan says, Shroudmore, they voted against Boris. Now Monday we hear if they get an extension or no deal. I heard something about that. Was it one? Did it come down to one vote? Or something like that? Because I saw a picture of, I'll be honest, a particularly stupid looking guy who they said was the one person who caused the deal to fail or whatever. Now I don't know if that was just them being, unfair. Like, I know why would the media ever be unfair? But so yeah, I really just didn't know the full story because I didn't. I'll be honest, I didn't care to look. Okay, so we're at 180K uranium, 123K stone. We gotta try and turn, but we're stuck. We're stuck in the hole. I hope we don't crash into anything as we back up. Okay. Should put some. There we go. T-Berg says, I smell chicken. Bird, are you streaming soon? Oh, I am streaming now. Sorry. Usually I warn them. Started, what, like 10 minutes ago? That probably would have helped. What's going on? My ship is completely unresponsive. I have full hydrogen. Why is the hydrogen off? What happened? What happened to my ship? Press Y again, says Azine. Did I press Y accidentally? Oh, thank you, Azine. Thank you. I would have had a very rough time. I turned everything off. Thank you very much, Azine. He sent it through me through Skype chat, as he knew I probably wasn't going to read the comments for a while. I wish there was a way to turn off the Y button. That's the second time that hitting Y screwed me up. And thankfully, it didn't get worse. Shronmore says, "Hail Caroga, hail Caroga, and hail Shronmore." Darth Revan says, "Bird of prey, my Beagle Jack Russell eats rocks." Oh, that's a problem. Maybe you should not have it eat rocks. Shromore says, "Going for a walk with my wife. Hope to catch the stream later." Cool, Shromore. Thank you so much. Say hello to your wife for me, if she knows who I am. The crazy guy on the internet. Azine says, "Bird of prey, the Avalon has 2 refineries on board if you need help processing it." Very cool, Azine. Is the Avalon the ship that's at the restaurant? Not Ryan Johnson says, "Hello in Qapla. When are the alpacas crashing ships into asteroids happening?" I don't know. And there's Azine hitting Y, saying hit Y again. And Captain MKG agreed that was the issue. Darth Revan says, "Bird of prey, maybe it's anti-Caroga tech asteroid designed to kill you." You see, I might have believed that if Azine hadn't been here. I always have to remember, if all else fails, hit Y. Azine says, "No worries, thank you again." Captain MKG, "Bird of prey, you should be able to change the key binding in the game's settings." Yeah, I mean, I guess I could, but I'd still have to be some key. Unless I could get rid of the key altogether. I mean, why would I ever want to shut everything down? I don't understand why I'd ever want to do that. Let's see. Let's go to game options. Controls. systems interactions, FJXJZY, power switch. Would you like to remove the binding for this control? Yes. Thank you. Okay, now I can't accidentally shut off the ship. No, it's still shutting off. It still shuts off when I hit Y. God damn it. We'll worry about it later. We just want to get this sweet uranium. Azine says, yes, that's where the Avalon is. Feel free. Okay, thanks, Azine. Well, then maybe I'll take this load back to the restaurant instead of back to home port. Because the home port, I believe, is still refining gold, magnesium, silver, and some of the other rare, not so really rare, but slower to refine materials from earlier in the day. Change it to a useless key. I have no useless keys. Every key on the keyboard I might accidentally press. I've just assumed keep it at Y now, since hopefully I'll remember next time it happens. I have to press Y. So, even though Anti-Trekker wasn't on Nerdrotic's stream last night, I watched some of it last night and the rest of it early this morning. It's a shame Anti-Trekker didn't get on. Hopefully he'll get on next week. But Geeks and Gamers officially hit 200,000 subscribers during the stream, which I did subscribe using my BirdoPrey5X account just to help them along because they were just so close. I'll be honest, it's weird. Why isn't that? There we go. I'm going to say, it looked like it was turning the light on and off instead of letting me see what was going on. Oh, we were backed up to a wall. It was a damn good thing I did that. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I only subscribed to Geeks and Gamers very recently. I don't, not that I have anything against them. They seem to put out, you know, the same type of content I usually watch, but I don't often find myself watching Geeks and Gamer videos, not because I don't like them, just because I found Doomcock, Nerdrotic, and Anti-Trekker, and other people first, and it just, like, even between all of them and all of you guys with your channels, I just don't really have the time. But there's no reason I don't support them. So, was happy to see them hit 200,000. Then, of course, I started listening to Doomcock's stream once I was done with Nerdrotics. But Doomcock, as he did last week, streamed for almost 8 full hours, 7 hours and 51 minutes, which is crazy. So we've been listening to him. Me and Mama Prey have been listening to him for over 4 or 5 hours already today. And I still have a couple hours at least left to go. On his stream, Doomcock's stream is a lot of fun. I mean, see, that he can sing, and he really sings. I sing, but it's more of a joke in that I know I sound like like terrible. But when Doomcock sings, you know, people, even Sassy, stops what she's doing to listen to Doomcock sing a song. Whereas when I start singing, people run the other way if they can. What about the backwoods apostrophe key or the tilde key? I know the tilde key already, that actually you can use instead of 0 to just deselect anything. Like if you've got like 1, 2, 3 selected on your control panel or whatever you call that, the G menu, if you hit the tilde key, that does the same as hitting 0, and I usually hit that instead of 0 because I got used to hitting it before I knew what I was supposed to technically hit. Like I said, I don't hit Y on purpose, so I just assume keep it now at Y. So I will more easily remember what to disable. Oh, I shouldn't be using so much hydrogen. I forget what I'm doing. I should just be using small amounts of hydrogen. We have 308K of uranium, 359K of stone. Oh, this is stone again. I think this ship could use some more lights. I think that is the one thing this ship could use. Mining is not as fun as battling, but there's probably better potential for me destroying a ship mining than battling in the Sinatra these days. This looks like stone. Where's that uranium? There we go. There's the good stuff. Oh, even there's good stuff, it looks like. Is that? Yes, that's good stuff. I have not heard from Anti-Trekker today. I assume, as usual, things are about the same with him. I know he missed streaming yesterday, so I'm not sure if he's going to stream tonight. I know he tries to take Saturdays off, but I mean, I know on days he's missed his usual days, he will sometimes stream on Saturday. So, if you're asking if I know what he's going to do, I do not. I haven't asked him. I feel bad asking him what his plans are. Certainly, when he knows what he's doing, he will probably either let us know, let me know, or, you know, we'll just see him go live, which is always a possibility. I think he may have pushed it a little much on Thursday, and I think we all hope he is indeed feeling a bit better. Actually, we hope he's feeling a lot better, but realistically, it will be a slow process. Okay. I think we should... we're gonna save. There's still more uranium to get from here, but I think we should call it a day, at least for now. Oh wow, we got a lot of stone and a lot of uranium. So let's head back to the Davis and dock up. Of course, we're on the opposite side of the asteroid as we were when we started mining, because where is it? Because we went off completely through the asteroid. So we gotta find the Davis. Oh, should we take some silver? I mean, I know I've got plenty of silver. Yeah. Well, it's right there. How can I not? How could I not take just some more silver? I think silver... What's silver used for? Medical components. And I don't know what else. But we'll take a little. We'll take a little silver, since there's just so much of it. There we go. We'll help ourselves. Surf Trektronics says, Howard's Bird, CFB is on, but have a good stream. No problem, Surf. Thank you so much. And he says, Anti-Trekker ran out of snacks. Poor guy. Well, I'm sure he'll get some candy in a few days. Well, what, 10 days? How far away from Halloween? 12 days away from Halloween. I think he'll make it. Okay, so we got some silver. Now we just have to find our ship. I think it's up here somewhere. My sense of direction, I'll be honest. When I went to Italy in high school, on that class trip, well, not class trip, I mean, it was a school trip. It was people from all grades. One night, it was actually, I believe it was in Sorrento, the same city where I tried to buy that, well, almost tried to buy, meaning tried to get permission from my parents to buy that $4,000 casino table that I just felt we needed. But anyway, one night they let us go out, gallivanting around the town, and there was a gelato place. And I thought I knew how to get there. I followed some other people to get there, and I thought I remembered how to get back to the hotel. I remember I honestly, I didn't speak even. I couldn't have said anything in Italian, like anything useful in Italian at all. But I went out. There it is. There's the ship. I see the shield peeking out. So we went there, and like I said, we went with a group of people. But when I left, I decided to just leave by myself because I didn't, I don't care about people for the most part, and I didn't need to be in a group. I figured I'll just go back to my hotel room with my gelato, and it'll be all good. But thankfully, I found another group of people on my way back who were from the tour group who were headed back from somewhere else. So I ended up walking back with them, and they made a turn. And I'm like, why are you... I didn't say it out loud because I was much too shy at the time. But I was like, why are they turning here? What is wrong with them? And then sure enough, they turned there because that's where the hotel was. Had it been me walking alone, I would have certainly passed. I had no clue we ever made that turn. If it had just been me, I would have still been walking in Sorrento, trying to find my way back to the hotel to this day. Yes, as Smile Parade says, well, at least I'd still have been walking. I never before in my life did I not realize how lost I was. I mean, I've been lost before, don't get me wrong. But those times I knew I was lost. What was unique about that situation was that I was lost and I didn't know I was lost. And that is a lot more scary when you think about it. Okay. Coming in. Auto lock is enabled. And we shutting off our thrusters. Verifying we're locked down. Yes, we have a lock. It's green. Did we lose a landing gear along the way? No, we got 2 landing gears. We're all locked down. Actor says, Bird, you are now stealing Turdistan uranium. Stop stealing Turdistan minerals. Potts will be pissed. What makes you think I'm stealing Turdistan's minerals? I will neither confirm nor deny that this is Turdistani space. Why would you say this is not Caroga? Sovereign Caroga space. That's Ector in-game. In-game chat. You can mine where you want, Bird. Of course you can. Everybody can mine where they want, except, alpacas are not supposed to be mining on a planet, but actually, I just said that you're not supposed to attack a planet. I suppose you could mine a planet, as long as you don't have offensive weapons. But, yeah. I'm just curious as to why one would think this was Turdistan. We don't mine on planets we can't stand your smell, says T-Berg. Uh-huh. Well. We're going to head on over to Aunt May's to take Azine up on his offer. So let's put in Aunt May's on the GPS. And we can make that in a single jump, which is good. Maybe, just maybe before we head to Aunt May's, let's just check on the off chance there's some platinum. I doubt it, but it doesn't hurt to check. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, greetings, birds, turds, and alpacas. Mike Richards, Lost in Sorrento, starring Bird of Prey 5. Well, I thought I didn't know I was lost, and then I wasn't lost. Cinnabon says hello. Welcome, Cinnabon. Not Ryan Johnson says Bird is dropping turds in space. I can't confirm or deny anything about dropping turds in space either. Let's just take a chance that this is, what's the chances that this is a sweet, sweet platinum asteroid? I don't see much of anything. To be honest, this asteroid looks like it might have been mined a little already. There it is. There's the platinum. Jackpot. Oh man, what were the chances? What were the chances? I just had that feeling. I just had that feeling. I said, oh man. Platinum and uranium. This is the holy grail of asteroids. Oh my god. Platinum and uranium. This is like this. I gotta keep this. I gotta keep this GPS secret. I don't want to risk anybody finding this place. This is not proving to be an easy asteroid to land on. It's too dark. There we go. We have we have lockdown. Now I've got to save the GPS location. But I don't want you guys seeing it, so I'm gonna take the screen off for a quick second. Let's make sure it actually worked. Yes, it did. Okay. New from current position. Flat and uranium. There we go. We don't need to show it. And actually, I'm going to go right to a quick commercial. I'll be right back.
Sears gives your casual wardrobe a fresh spring look with this week's Wardrobe Essentials sale. First denim jeans now just $9.99. So comfortable they feel as good as they fit. And you save $4. Add a lively spring shirt for just $5.99. Easy care and you save $3. Shirts in assorted solids and prints. These Wardrobe Essentials are on sale through Saturday. For super savings like these, you can count on Sears.
Hello, I'm Charlie McKee for Electrolux. And this is an America that used to be. A time when companies brought vacuum cleaners to your home, because that's the best place to judge a vacuum. Today, few companies do that. But Electrolux still does, because your home is still the best place to see why Electrolux is better. So open your door to Electrolux. Electrolux, your home is the best place to see why we're better.
Electrolux. I miss them. Not really. Ozzy NF says the turds have no space. Hail Caroga, that is true. Not Ryan Johnson says Bird doesn't see much of anything. He must be flying blind again. Mike Richards has confirmed Bird is psychic. You see? Wesley says, Bird, too dark. Use your god powers to make a day. No, that would be cheating. That would be cheating. Cinnabons claims first. And then Wesley says, I haven't been to work on our ship at all. I'm sorry to hear that, Cinnabon. Wesley says, Sears, I want to go shopping at Sears. Wesley says, shh. And Cinnabon says, shh. And Wesley says, Cinnabon, shh. First he said Sears, shh. So now Wesley and Cinnabon are working on one single ship. So I guess the next ship that I'm going to face isn't going to be so much Cinnabon ship as a Lagmore, a version of the Lagmore. It's fine. We'll take it out. Joseph Petrick says hi. Welcome, Joseph. And Uncle Remus says shh. Yeah, I think we all need to shh. I hope you can hear me. Bird-eating turd asteroids. What are you talking about? T-Berg, yeah, we don't mind on planets. I still don't know what you mean eating turd asteroids. First, I don't know why you think this is Turdistani space. Second, even if it was the space around Turdistan, Caroga claims it. Caroga claims it all. So there's no, even if that was Turdistan below me, it would still be Carogan space. Caroga, you know, the sun never sets on the Carogan Empire. So, Oh, I left the lights on. Okay. Good thing. Good thing I came back here. Engines on, up. Landing gear unlocked. There we go. Where is that sweet platinum? Right on the surface. Right on the surface, if I think. Yeah, it is. Oh, man. This is a nice haul. This is a nice haul indeed. Oh, yeah. Can't pass this up. Although, to be honest, at this point in the game, I don't have the Martin left to build, so I mean, the platinum will come in handy in replacement parts, but I don't think I have any more mega ships to build after the Martin, and I would say I probably have enough material for the Martin already, but maybe Azine or Carlo or somebody could use some extra platinum. Actor says because it's day in Turdistan from your distance. Actor, I hate to break the news to you, but both planets have a day and night cycle. The sun goes around the entire board. It's day on one part of Turdistan and day on one part of Caroga at the same time, and it's night. It's not night in Caroga and day in Turdistan, and vice versa. In fact, here, yeah, where's Turdistan? There, you see, half of the planet there is in daytime, as is half of the planet here, and it's dark on the other side. It's just the way the sun moves all around. But whatever, I mean, it's like kind of like flat game theory, I guess. Wesley says, if I only had the lag more. Joseph says, a bit earlier than I expected. Yeah, Joseph, I apologize. But it seemed like a good time for me to go on. There weren't a hell of a lot of people on, I'll be honest. I started for the first time. I probably had the slowest opening since I started streaming today, which was weird, especially since I got a few new subscribers last night due to mentions on Nerdrotic's channel, which I have to obviously thank him. Wesley says, if only I have a lag more with lasers and shields and sharks. Well, I assumed you were building it. Mike Richards says, nothing sucks like an Electrolux. Wesley says, vertebrae, the sun never sets on the Carogan Empire, mine's in a shadow asteroid. Well, I never confirmed that this was technically part of the Carogan Empire. This could be neutral space where the sun doesn't rise for several hours. Wesley, Caroga is a flat disk in a snow dome. Prove me wrong. Cinnabon, I got the notifications 40 minutes in. Oh, that makes some sense then, why it was a slow start. But better late than never. And Uncle Remus says Nerderotic is awesome. I agree. He really is awesome. Do you know he used to own a comic shop? I'm sorry. They played that joke so many times last night that it was getting old. But of course, what do? The moment I get a chance to use it, I do. His Friday night shows, especially, are all of his. You know, I try to watch any of his shows, but his Friday night shows are particularly entertaining. When he has his group of people that changes up from week to week. Hopefully, Anti-Trekker will get there next week. I'm looking forward to that. Doomcock's Friday Night Frolics. Doomcock's is also very entertaining, and it's always tough for me to choose between the two. Doomcock does his singing, his voices. He does sketches, basically. I mean, Doomcock's like an all-in-one entertainment machine. And he is getting some people on now for to talk in like 15 and 20-minute segments. Last night he had on a guy who designed the currency for Harvey. He created, in fact, the guy went to Fiverr.com and paid some random person $20 to make a custom eagle, but it's a Harvey eagle, for a fake banknote. Well, not fake, but for a banknote he was making for Harvey for Doomcock, which I gotta say, that was some dedication. Is this still platinum, or are we getting stone? I think we're through the platinum. Looks like stone. Here's some more platinum. Okay. I can't believe there was a uranium and platinum asteroid just sitting here. Well, that's what happens when you don't explore this side of the planet. Okay, let's see. How much platinum do we have? Okay, well, not a ton. 159,000 kilograms? I don't know, grams of platinum. Which isn't a lot, but this is... Well, let's see. Since we're actually going to fly into orbit of the restaurant instead of land at our shipyard, which has some gravity. I don't really have to worry about the weight, although the mass might limit our jump distance. Though we should still have enough to make the restaurant. Turning back on the auto lock. Understood, Azine. Understood. Well, actually, Azine, while you're here, let me ask you this. Does your ship have a connector that this ship might be able to connect to? Because I really don't want to have to make 50 runs of filling my character up with uranium and platinum and whatnot and go back and forth. So I mean, basically the connector for this is on the very bottom. If it has a connector I can connect to, then that would be awesome. But if it doesn't, I totally understand. Not all ships are designed to have such connectors. And okay. What did he say? Yes, there are a few connectors. Very cool. Very cool. What's going on down here? Did I smash this landing pad? Or no, I'm trying to land on the wrong side of the pad. Jesus Christ. And that's the bottom, so I'm trying to land on the side. No wonder why it looked to be only one block thick. Oh, where? There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Backing up. Go forward just a bit. Come on down. And we have lock. Shutting off our thrusters, shutting off our lights. I want to do a manual inspection that we have a green. We do. So we're locked down. Do we have two greens? No, we got one green. One green is enough. One green is enough. Now I wonder how many dirty alpacas have been getting close to the moon because they assume I'm going to the moon. Because I said I was. Well, I lied. I'm not going to the moon, suckers. I knew you'd all gather at the moon. You played right into my hand. we're actually going to next target, which should just be inside of jump range. And it is. It is 443 kilometers. What? God damn. I guess we've got a lot of weight on board. Well, so much for next target. I guess we do have to return to our shipyards, and call me old-fashioned, but I don't think giving away the location of the shipyards is going to be the smartest thing to do right now. So let's read the rest of the comments. Uncle Remus says Neurotic owned a comic shop. Yeah, I know. I was shocked. Joseph Patrick says now it makes sense. I did not know Gary owned a comic shop. He never said it. Mike Richards got a notification. Very cool. Uncle Remus says Rise of Skywalker final trailer on Monday and tickets go on sale. T-Berg says you never know who is watching you, Bird. Indeed, you don't. Joseph says my mother just told me that she's coming tomorrow for a visit. I'm vacuuming and my wife is ignoring me. Okay. Uncle Remus says also Ghostbusters 2020 has finished principal photography. Very cool. So Doomcock is a variety show. He is. He's a one-man variety show. B. Cluette says 1959 alpacagrams. Vile Mike says howdy folks. Welcome Vile. Wesley says Bird of Prey, if I started making my own videos I would have to change my name. That's probably true. Joseph says Vile Mike hello. Can't wait for the next review video. They are great. Indeed they are. Uncle Remus says Moon. That spells suckers. M-O-O-N. That spells suckers. Wesley says Bird of Prey, CBS would sue me for using one of their character names. No, they can't sue you for using the name Wesley Crusher. It's a common enough name. Now if you used his picture and his name, maybe. Although I used the picture of General Chang and nobody cares. Bird of Prey, I think I'll change my name to Anti-Wesley O'Prey 5. That sounds like a great name, Wes. Not Ryan Johnson says too many alpacas on board the ship. And Not Ryan Johnson says you're old-fashioned, Bird of Prey. I am old-fashioned, right? Called me old-fashioned, but I don't want to give out the location of the shipyard that houses both the Davis and the Sinatra on a live stream. So, let's see, what else? What else could we do for a few minutes before I end the stream? Let's go check out another one of these asteroids. Maybe we'll strike gold. Maybe we'll strike gold. Although to be honest, I've got gold pretty close to me, right on the planet. I really don't need space gold, but we'll see what's there. We'll see what's there. Wesley says, yeah, I like that name. I do. Anti-Bird O'Prey, Anti-Wesley Crusher O'Prey 5. Yes, that's a strong name. I might drop the anti part, but that's up to you. We got an unknown lookout. Okay, well here we go. We've got an unknown signal. So let's go check out this unknown signal. Which is incredibly hard to do. So much harder to do in space. than on any planet. First, there's a chance if I just go fast through it, my shield will just vaporize it. Can you maroon anti-tracker on SETI Alpha 6? I can try. I'd have to spawn in SETI Alpha 6 first. Although we could just, you know, devastate the Turdistani planet. And he could say, this is SETI Alpha 6. I'd be like, no, on SETI Alpha 6 there was a chance of life. There was hope. This is SETI Alpha 6. We're gonna try to get this signal. Wesley says, or I can do Wesley the space engineer. I don't know, it seems a bit long. You should do whatever makes you happy, Wesley, even if it's Wesley Crusher. You can deal with it. Like the Wesley Crusher? No, a Wesley Crusher. I'm speeding up a little because I'm being impatient today. Oh, right, this is the Davis. It has the small window. Okay, let's slow up. T-Berg says, Wesley doing Wesley after Jean-Luc gave him his first-hand experience. Wow. Chris M. Collecting says, Turdistan does not recognize Anti-Tracker as his leader during impeachment hearings. Well, then impeachment works differently in Turdistan than it does in the United States. Because in the United States, even if somebody was impeached, they still remain recognized president of the country or whatever office they held until they get convicted in the Senate, and only then are they removed from office. So if you're saying that Anti-Tracker is going under impeachment hearing, he is still weeks, if not months away from being removed from office if the Turdistani system is anything like the American system. Okay, we got 9 minutes left, and we are going to be... Oh, and I knocked it away. My shield bounced into it. And now it's headed away. Now it's moving. It's already 200 meters away. Yeah, I can't get this signal. You know what we're gonna do? Target practice. Did we just get damaged by hitting it? There we go. It's gone. We erased it from existence. Told you. I told you it was hard. There's an asteroid. Let's check. Let's check if there's anything going on there. Uncle Remus says, have a good day, bird of prey, and everyone take care, Uncle Remus. Joseph says, Wesley Crusher, go with the Crusher. You can use it as a symbol of power or as an adult movie actor's alter ego. That's actually not bad. The Crusher, sure. Or if you want to go with Spanish, La Crusher. Chris M says we are not the United States. Not Ryan Johnson says anti-tracker in his current weakened condition is incapable of running Turdistan. A new leader is needed. Wesley says, haha, lol, good one, Yosef. T-Berg says, I thought his name was Wesley Husher because everyone told him to shut up, Wesley. That could be. Maybe Wesley overheard, misheard the name. I don't know. Does that look like platinum to you guys? Is this part of space just full of platinum? Maybe it's silver. Maybe it's nothing. Do I even have a camera on this ship? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Camera? No. No camera on the Davis. I gotta add a camera. At least a forward-facing camera. You know what? I think I'm going to redesign the Martin. I'm going to redesign it in on a local game. And I think the Martin is actually going to be kind of like a mobile base. Not only will it fly and have weapons and have some storage space for a mining ship and is going to have a mining ship. It's going to have a welding ship, and it's going to have its own refinery and assembler and all that stuff. Basically a complete mobile base, which we still have a good amount of PCU left, so I think we can do it. This asteroid. Now the Martin might not see action in this game, so if this round happens and we don't ever make the Martin, then the Martin might go into the next round. But then it might not be called the Martin, since I will probably choose a different naming convention, like I switched from presidents to vocalists. Oh shit, it's uranium! It is another uranium asteroid. Damn, this is a rich part of space. Silver and uranium. Was this the first asteroid we were on? God damn it. This is either another silver and uranium asteroid or the first one we were on. Let's see if there's any looks like it's been mined. Yeah, I think. God damn it. This is the first meteor we were on. Of all the meteors in all the solar system, I found my way back to the one we started the stream on. Now, where's the ship? Okay, the Davis is over here. I should have just looked at the radio transponder in the first place. There we go. Okay, so this isn't another platinum asteroid. This is the first platinum. That's the back of it. This is the first platinum asteroid. C X. And you know what? Maybe I'll even put artificial gravity into the new ship. Mike Richards is Wesley Whack-A-Mole as a possible name. Chris M, we are taking applications for the new leader of Turdistan. Well, Chris M, I apply that Turdistan could surrender to Caroga, and we will offer you as, you know, you can be an autonomous region like Hong Kong or Taiwan if you want. You guys can, and I'll even appoint you, Chris M, as governor of Turdistan, but you will serve the greater Carogan Empire. Wesley's is bird of prey. You should share the poor with the poor people of the moon and Turdistan. Oh, they're welcome. Once they get absorbed into the empire, they will be poor no more. In fact, poor no more is the Carogan slogan when we go to other lesser nations. We say, become poor no more. Join Caroga. Mike Richards as well. Turdistan does have a queen, Bridget the First. Yeah, and she can remain queen even under Carogan. She can be a puppet queen even under Carogan authority. If the U.S. would let, you know, the Emperor of Japan keep his seat even after Pearl Harbor, we can let the Queen keep her throne, even though she has no real power. Not Ryan Johnson says bird has no sense of direction. That is true. Wesley, actually, it's not true. It's true in video games, but driving, I have an excellent sense of direction. I only got lost on that Indian reservation once, and that was because the map didn't tell me. Wesley says, oh, Chris M just proved he is less discriminatory than anti-trekker. Ms. Lundell says, just call him wrong way bird, oh pray 5. No. Mike Richards is laughing. Joseph says, what's with the no slogan? Porn no more. P-O-R-N no more. I think you misheard. Not right, Judge says, everything is under Carogan authority. They just don't know it yet. Absolutely. That is very true. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to end it here. I want to get this stuff back to the shipyard so we can start being processed. And then I'm going to leave the game and start working on the SOB Martin. And maybe we'll build that in the game at some point, and you guys can watch. Cinnabon, if you ever decide you want to rematch at some point, let me know. Otherwise, later today, later this evening, if Anti-Trekker's not streaming, or even if he is, maybe I'll go on the hunt for some alpacas or turds. And if I do, I'll either go live or I'll record it and put it up on the Bird of Prey 5X channel. This way, it's only be recorded if something interesting happens. Otherwise, guys, have a good day. Have a good rest of the weekend if I don't talk to you. I don't know if Anti-Trekker is streaming in the morning. I will be around if he does. I hope he does, but can't promise. And Qapla all. Qapla. Actor says, we are waiting for you, bird. Where are you waiting? Turdistan and Caroga should never have let the alpacas work alone this long. Well, as far as I know, you guys have been running from Caroga all day. I mean, Carlo found you this morning. Something about a base he destroyed and then a ship you guys moved. First change to your medium ship. from the small. Oh, so you're saying the Caroga is the medium ship. The Caroga. The Sinatra is a medium ship, and the Davis is small. Well, I'll get to the Sinatra in a little bit. Qapla, switching back to Enterprise, no problem, Yosef. Epic, I thought you penciled me in for today, Bird Chicken. Are you ready, Epic? I penciled you and Cinnabon in, but I didn't think you were around. Are you ready to fight, Epic? If you're ready, I'll go get the Sinatra and I'll record it. I'll put it up. But I'm going to end the stream now. You let me know in the game, Epic, what you want to do. Qapla, everyone. Take care. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdOPrey5.com, the new home of everything Bird O' Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdOPrey5 or on BirdOPrey5.com. Take care.